What is going to get me the biggest bang for my buck? Hi, it's Coffee with Kelly time. One of the questions that I often get asked by people who are really thinking ahead is, if I was going to do some major renovation projects in my home over the next year or two, thinking ahead to selling, what is going to get me the biggest bang for my buck? Well, you might be surprised by some of my answers, although the first one you probably will not be surprised by, which is the kitchen. The kitchen always delivers the biggest bang for the buck. It is one of the most important things to buyers, and when they walk into a kitchen and they see white appliances that have started to yellow over time, or maybe a Formica countertop or a granite countertop that was really in vogue a couple of years ago but is loud, they are really turned off very quickly and almost don't even see the rest of the house. So if you were going to make an investment, do it in your kitchen. Do it now so you can enjoy it for a year or two before you put your house on the market. The second thing that I would take a look at is actually not the primary bath, like you may be thinking, but it's actually your flooring. What is the flooring like in your house? Do you have carpets that are 10 or 15 years old that have that gray around the edge and it's really time to replace those carpets? Or are you tired of the carpets and thinking maybe I want to put in hardwoods or a luxury vinyl plank flooring? The one thing I would caution you about is you want it to match whatever flooring is already existing in your house. Meaning, if you have light oak floors, you don't want to put in dark brown floors in the rest of the house. You really want that flooring to be cohesive and to match as closely as possible, or as close as possible to what you have originally in the home, unless you're going to replace, of course, the entire thing, and then it's fair game. The third thing that I would focus on is your lighting. Do you have that bright gold lighting that used to exist in homes 20 years ago? Now, brass is making a comeback, but it's a little different than the brass of 20 years ago. Do your lighting fixtures look too small? There are a number of different things that you can do, and really you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's and they have great knockoffs and things that you can put into your home that really aren't that expensive, but updated lighting makes a huge impact. Number 4 is the hardware in your house. What do your doorknobs look like? What do the hinges look like? Again, are they that bright gold? Or are they something where the finish has started to wear off over time? In my personal opinion, nothing looks more stunning than crisp white doors with black handles. But I also see really pretty silver ones. And like I said, brass is also making a comeback, but you need to look for the current finish of brass. And then the last thing is, if you've gone through all of those and your paint looks good, then you can start to look at the primary bath. But I would focus on those other 5 things first. Thanks for joining me with Coffee with Kelly. Be sure to subscribe and like this post, and I'll see you next week.